Yo, what's going on, guys? Evan Tanaka here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to earn free Galaxy Opal Yao Ming fast and easy in NBA 2K22 Myteam, giving you guys all the hidden tips and tricks you guys may not know about to make this process as fast as possible and as easy as possible. If you guys learn anything from this video, I'd really appreciate if you guys could subscribe down below. I post 2 to 3 Myteam videos every single day and give you guys some of the best no money spent content, tips and tricks on the platform. Without further ado, let's show you guys how to earn this Yao Ming as fast and easy as possible. So the first thing I want to talk about is just talk about where we are with our XP. So we are at 42,175k XP, which is going to put us around level 31, getting close to level 32. Now, I do want to say 15,000 of this XP did come from me completing the showdown tier. So if I did complete the showdown tier, I think mathematically we'd be at what, 27k MT, or sorry, 27k XP, which is still not bad. I've only played a little bit, maybe 2 hours of grinding, maybe 3 hours of grinding, specifically XP, which is pretty good. To already be at 27,000 XP with only 2 hours of grinding is really good. And the best methods I've seen so far is basically, it's kind of been the best methods for the past couple seasons, but this one is specifically different because there's so much to do. Because again, this Yao Ming can be available on pretty much day one for everybody in the game. They got all these new heat check cards, which is really cool, which are a lot of the majority of XP. But the first thing I think you guys should do to start off, so basically I'm going to go in order of like the ways you guys should do it. So when you first get on, what I think you should do is the first thing you guys should be doing is this signature series. It can be either the signed or the non-signed. This is a great way to earn XP. As you guys can see, there's so much XP to be earned in these challenges. So what you want to do is you want to go to the auction house, which we're going to do right now, and you're going to pick up a signature series point guard shooting. Like, you want to pick up 3 players from the set. So for example, maybe Avery Bradley, Boris Diaw, and maybe who's the Ruby card? One of the Ruby cards, right? Pick up those guys. So we're going to go to the auctions. Let's just do that. I'll show you guys. So let's go to premium. Let's go to signature series, and we have the cards. So I'll show you guys which ones we are going to be using. So for our Ruby, we are going to be using PJ Tucker to help get rebounds and stuff like that. And then for kind of our point guard is going to be Avery Bradley. And then we're also going to be using Boris Diaw. Now, let me go to Triple Threat Offline and kind of explain, you know, why we're doing this in this kind of way. So let me just add the cards to our lineup. This is what I'll be doing to earn the most XP possible. So let me just add Boris Diaw. Is he a power forward? Yep, he's a power forward, small forward. Then we got guys like Avery Bradley. I mean, specifically, I'd be doing this with like Serge Ibaka and stuff like that, but just for the sake of this video, I'll show you guys with the cards that you can pick up for super cheap. So Avery Bradley, we need his non-signed version because right now we are doing non-signed cards, and then the last card we're going to be using is going to be it was a PJ Tucker. He is a Ruby card, and right here. So there we go, the 3 non-signed signature series cards. And basically, what we're going to be doing in this game is basically as we're racking up points in Triple Threat Offline, we're going to be going towards this, the 500 total points. We're going to be racking up towards that, which is a lot of XP, 1.5k XP for 500 points with these players, right? As we're playing, we're going to get assists with these cards, right, to earn up for these, right? 150 assists, 1.5k XP. So as we're playing, right, we're using 3. We're all basically, the whole point of this is you're using all 3 of the cards from the same set. So basically anything you do in the game is going to count towards these tally, right? We're getting rebounds. We need 15 more rebounds and we're going to get 1.5k XP. We get steals. We need 7 more steals with any of the players in the lineup. That's going to go towards our 1000 XP, right? We're using the Amethyst card, right? We're using what, 1 Amethyst card? We're using Avery Bradley and Boris Diaw. So if any of those guys get assists, then that's going to be another 1000 XP, right? And then original owner, so maybe you guys pulled some from a pack or something like that. You got a free pack from a challenge, right? Score 40 points in the paint, for example. Maybe Boris Diaw is original owner, so now if we're scoring points in the paint with him, that's going to count towards that, right? And then multiplayer we're not doing right now. We'll save that for after. But basically, just by playing Triple Threat Offline, you guys can see literally all the way from here down to literally here, but most likely here for most people, is just going to be me playing the game in Triple Threat Offline and just earning stats. And honestly, if I go to completed season agendas, and like as you guys can see at the bottom, there's all these challenges as well. For example, you know, the one score 20 points in a game, score 100 points. These were the easier ones that we ended up doing. We got the rebounds with the diamonds. So just so you guys can see all the XP that can be earned, you know, 3.5k XP. I mean, you have to get, you know, the signature series Opal cards, which I don't expect anybody to do that. But for example, the pink diamonds, like that Kyrie Irving could be really cheap. The diamonds are going to be super cheap, so you can definitely do that. And the rebounds are super easy. So basically, the first tip I'm going to be giving you guys is just kind of stack the players together and then go into a triple threat online game and just rack up stats with those 3 players. You can do the same thing for the sign cards. So that's going to knock out that stuff. Now, I want to give another tip talking about limited time XP. And basically, what you're going to want to do is basically the things you're going to focus on first is stuff like Weekend Warrior and Moments cards when they do come out, because this stuff is limited. As you guys can see, you can't see on the screen, but this stuff is only going to be here for the weekend, as it's called Weekend Warrior. And this is like an extra, what? That's 1,000 XP. That's about almost 1,000, right? That's about 2,000. There's about like 3,000 to 5,000 XP just from these Weekend Warrior challenges. And these are going to expire. So every single weekend, we're going to be able to obtain 3,000 to 5,000 XP. So you do not want to miss out that, especially later in the season. That's going to be very valuable. You know, getting closer up to Yao Ming, you need every XP as possible, every amount of XP as possible, as well as doing your dailies can help. You get 400 XP per day. Really nice stuff, right? Just going to add to that tally. So that is 2 tips right away that are going to help you guys earn this as fast as possible and as easy as possible. And now to kind of tie those 2 things together, if you were looking to do challenges for Triple Threat Offline and you're wondering, I want the easiest challenge possible just to grind XP, the easiest game mode to play to grind XP is actually you come to Spotlight Challenges and you're going to look at Hunt for Glory. And a lot of these games are going to be really easy. For example, this one, you're going to need a Stephen Marbury card. But if you guys do have a Stephen Marbury card, I just want to throw that out there, because you need, what is the requirement? You must use a Stephen Marbury cards. I'm just throwing that out there. For example, if you want to get rid of Avery Bradley and you want to throw in, for example, if you have this Stephen Marbury card from the Signature Series set, or what set was he from? This set, right? So if you use him and then you do the XP with Boris Diaw and PJ Tucker, basically this game's on rookie difficulty. So basically what I'm trying to say is that basically you can do XP with these 2 cards while having Stephen Marbury in your lineup. He's not doing anything. We don't want to do anything with him in game. We're mainly just going to be focusing on Boris Diaw and PJ Tucker to get their stats for the Signature Series. But the reason why it's so much faster is because it's on rookie and it's a Triple Threat Offline game. So instead of going into Triple Threat Offline and playing on like Superstar difficulty or like All-Star difficulty, right, in Triple Threat Offline, you guys can go do that in All-Star. Just want to throw that out there. It's something that maybe people do not know about. So just wanted to give you guys that sort of option. And also, if we go back to the challenges right there, if you go over to the spotlights, I'm pretty sure the Utah level 7, I'm pretty sure it's just have Utah on your lineup as well, and there's more challenges that are on pro, and these challenges are really easy, so you guys can definitely look to this section of the challenges to maybe make the XP grind a little bit easier. The next tip we're going to be talking about has to do with the game modes. Basically, it's just play the game modes, to be honest with you. Like stuff like play Triple Threat Offline, which is going to combo with, you know, doing the signature challenge XP, as well as play Triple Threat Online, right? You can do that while doing XP. Now, obviously, clutch time, unlimited, limited, that is obviously pretty common sense. Now talking about heat checks, this does get pretty hard because heat checks are a little bit expensive and there's so much XP to be done here, as well as win a T2 offline game using 3 Pistons heat checks. So basically you're going to need, from every single team in the game, you're going to need at least 3 heat checks cards from each team. But this honestly isn't that hard. It looks very like not scary, but it looks very overwhelming when you first look at it. But to make it easier, here's what you're going to do. So for teams other than the 76ers, the Suns, the Bucks, the Lakers, the Celtics, the Bulls, the Knicks, and the Jazz, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the auction house, and let's say you want to knock out the Magic first, right? You're going to go to the auction house, you're going to buy 3 Magic heat check players. What you're going to do then is you're going to go into Triple Threat Offline with those 3 Magic players, and you're going to try to earn as many stats as possible and win the game. And now you're going to complete this challenge for 500 XP, and then we scroll all the way up to the top of the list, and we're going to get points with them. We're going to get assists with them. We're going to get rebounds with them. We're going to get blocks. We're going to get steals. We're going to get dunks. We're going to get 3-pointers, right? All of that stuff that's going to tally up while we're getting our win challenge for the Magic players. Now we're going to scroll all the way down, and let's say we want to do the Raptors. We're going to go to the auction house, buy 3 Raptors heat check cards, right? Win the game with them, and then obviously while we're doing the Raptors game, we're going to earn points, assists, rebounds, all that type of stuff. And once you're done the game, so let's say you do it with the Raptors, you can just sell the cards right back, and you can pretty much make most of your MT back. So you guys might be wondering, well, I got to go to the auction house and spend my MT, and now I'm wasting all my MT. You're not really, because do the game. You have to play 1 Triple Threat Offline game with them, right? So buy the cards off the auction house, pick them up, do the game with them, get all the stats you can possible, and then just go flip them in the auction house, and then buy maybe 3 Cavaliers players. Repeat the process, rinse and repeat. And this is honestly the fastest way to get this Yao Ming done. These XP for these challenges are really easy as well. You literally just have to go through and do these like level 1, level 7, level 13, level 20, level 24, level 28, and level 33. If you guys are wondering where those are, it's basically the first thing I showed you guys. It's basically where I showed you guys how to do it easier. So you come to Hunt for Glory, and once you complete all of these challenges, that's how you get the XP. So you get 750 XP for doing these games as well, which is really nice stuff. And you also earn a Hall of Fame badge option pack. You're in a diamond shoe boost. You're in 10 tokens. So some pretty good rewards here as well. But just saying, you can do that. So basically what you can do is while you're grinding the XP for Signature Series cards, and you're grinding XP for that, you can also be grinding XP and get some Hall of Fame badges and all that stuff together. Basically, the tip to getting XP as fast as possible and as easy as possible is just comboing as much stuff as you can together, and basically just multitasking at your best ability. The Season 4 rewards are also really good. So as you guys are leveling up, if anybody doesn't know how to get these Season 4 reward cards, it's basically as you're leveling up, right? Bailey Howell, right? We look at Robert Reed. We look at, is that Swain Nader? We look at Tyron Hill. We look at, I think Yuta's down here. Tim, right? We look at Yuta, right? All these cards and Stefan Marbury, right? That is where these Season 4 rewards do come from, because I've been asked that question a couple times. They were looking at the Season 4 reward cards and they were wondering, where did we get these cards from? It is in, you know, the level 40 grind up to there. The rewards you are going to end up getting. So that's some pretty good XP there as well. You guys can also look for Season 4 tip-off, XP tip-off, basically just giving you guys some easy, fast ways to earn some XP. For example, you guys just got to win one game using 13 Sapphire players. That's going to get you 1,000 MT. You're going to get 1,500 XP for hitting 10 dunks and pink diamond players over multiplayer games, right? You win a game with 13 rubies, another 1.5k XP. You win 3 games using 13 heat check cards. That's 2,000 XP. Okay, guys, so those are all my tips and tricks to complete this level 40 grind for Galaxy Opal Yao Ming. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys going to be going for this Yao Ming card? Let me know. Hope you guys did enjoy and learn something from this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.